What if Ragnar never abandoned Kattegat after the second attack in Paris? In this alternate narrative of the Vikings series, we explore a scenario where Ragnar Lothbrok chooses to remain in Kattegat after his defeat in Paris, rather than going into exile. This decision sets off a chain of events that not only strengthens his position but also enhances his relationships with his children and allies. Over several years, Ragnar fortifies Kattegat, restores confidence among his people, and ultimately prepares for a climactic confrontation with France. After the defeat at Paris, Ragnar understands that he must restore faith in his leadership. He begins by addressing the people of Kattegat directly, acknowledging their fears, but emphasizing their shared strength and resilience. He organizes gatherings where he recounts tales of past victories and reminds them of their Viking heritage, stories that inspire courage and unity. To fortify defenses, Ragnar initiates a comprehensive plan, pulling from experiences and seeing different countries and the way they do things. The existing walls of Kattegat are reinforced with timber and stone. Ragnar employs skilled craftsmen to ensure that they can withstand future sieges. He establishes rigorous training programs for both men and women, recognizing the importance of every able-bodied individual in defending their home. And Lagertha plays a crucial role here as she leads the Shield Maidens, instilling combat skills and tactical knowledge. Understanding that isolation could lead to vulnerability, Ragnar reaches out to neighboring clans and tribes. He hosts feasts to strengthen bonds through shared culture and mutual respect, inviting leaders like Bjorn's mother Lagertha and Rollo's kin to discuss alliances against common foes. Ragnar creates an intelligence network by sending scouts to monitor enemy movements across Scandinavia and beyond. This proactive approach allows him to anticipate threats before they materialize. As years pass, Ragnar's efforts bear fruit. Confidence within Kattegat grows as they witness improvements in their defenses and military readiness. Ragnar's decision to stay has profound effects on his relationships with his children. As Bjorn matures into a capable leader under Ragnar's guidance, their bond deepens through shared responsibilities and defense planning. They often train together, fostering mutual respect as warriors. Ivar's cunning mind is nurtured by Ragnar's mentorship. Instead of being sidelined due to his disability, Ivar becomes an integral strategist for Kattegat's defenses. His ideas are valued, leading him to feel empowered rather than marginalized. His arms soon reach their maximum, and by capitalizing on protection of the netherworld, he may go out and defend the world from Ragnar. Ube and Hutserk, both brothers, grow into formidable warriors alongside their father. They learn from Ragnar about leadership qualities such as compassion balanced with strength, qualities that will serve them well when they take on roles as leaders themselves. Sigurd finds purpose within the community as he helps organize local defenses, while also developing friendships among other young warriors. This camaraderie fosters loyalty towards both family and home, and through these interactions, Ragnar becomes not just a father, but also a mentor who shapes each child into strong individuals ready for future challenges. Meanwhile, King Charles of France grows increasingly concerned about Ragnar's resurgence in power and worried about a third siege. Realizing that he cannot let this threat fester unchecked, Charles devises a plan for an all-out assault on Kattegat, led by Rollo, a former ally turned adversary who seeks to finally conquer and best his brother, once and for all, through conquest. Rollo gathers forces from various regions of France under the pretense of reclaiming honor lost during previous encounters with Vikings. However, unbeknownst to him, Charles' ambition blinds him to vulnerabilities within France itself. Many nobles resent Charles's heavy taxation used to fund military campaigns against the Northmen. As Rollo leads the attack on Kattegat, the French forces launch a surprise assault on Kattegat during winter when they believe Viking morale is low due to harsh conditions. Thanks to years of preparation under Ragnar's leadership, the defenders are ready. They utilize guerrilla tactics learned from previous battles, ambushing French troops using knowledge of local terrain. News spreads quickly throughout Scandinavia about Rollo's attack on Kattegat. Allies, such as Bjorn's wife Torvi, rally support from neighboring clans who owe allegiance or friendship towards Ragnar, with reinforcements arriving just in time from allied tribes led by Lagertha herself alongside Bjorn and Ube. The tide turns against Rollo's forces, leading them into chaos amidst fierce resistance from determined defenders fighting for their homeland. During this battle, many French soldiers fall victim not only due to superior Viking tactics, but also because discontented nobles see this as an opportunity. They turn against Charles's rule while siding with Vikings instead, but Ragnar still sees them as the enemy, as they were sided with his betrayer brother. In this climactic confrontation between Rollo and Ragnar, an intense duel filled with personal history and animosity, Ragnar finally confronts Rollo face to face amidst chaos surrounding them both. Their fight symbolizes not just personal rivalry, but also larger themes surrounding loyalty versus betrayal, a true test for both men. Ultimately, Rollo falls at Ragnar's hands, a momentous occasion marking closure over past grievances while simultaneously solidifying Ragnar's legendary status among Norsemen even further, and also causing a huge blow to the French forces, who saw him as the best warrior they had, who'd just been bested, symbolizing the end of the attack. With victory secured at Kattegat, recognizing that King Charles is now vulnerable due to internal strife following failed attempts at conquest, Ragnar sees an opportunity. He sends each fully grown child, Bjorn, Ube, Ivar, Hvitserk, and Sigurd, across different parts of Scandinavia to rally support among various tribes while gathering resources needed for one final siege against Paris itself. They all hear his class and respond, is great numbers from everywhere in Scandinavia, essentially seeing Ragnar as the man that united Scandinavia under one banner, building a massive army together with allies from previous battles against France, as well as the new allies, including figures like Floki, who brings unique ship designs allowing faster travel across waters leading up towards Paris. As armies gather under unified banners representing both familial ties along with newfound alliances forged through bloodshed, the stage is set for what would become one last epic attempt at taking Paris once and for all. With meticulous planning involving siege engines crafted by Floki himself, alongside strategies devised primarily by Ivar, the combined forces march towards Paris, prepared not just physically but mentally fueled by vengeance over past losses endured previously during earlier raids. During this siege, the city faces relentless assaults from multiple fronts, leaving citizens inside feeling trapped without hope left. Bjorn leads frontal assaults while Ube coordinates flanking maneuvers, ensuring no escape routes remain open. Ivar utilizes psychological warfare tactics, instilling fear amongst defenders, causing chaos within ranks, leading many surrendering willingly upon sighting approaching Viking forces. Progress was being made. Ultimately, after days filled with relentless fighting, culminating into sheer exhaustion amongst defenders, Paris falls before mighty Viking warriors, reclaiming lost honor, once again proving themselves formidable foes, worthy enough, earning respect even amongst enemies alike. In this momentous victory, not only does it solidify Ragnar's legacy, further cementing him as one legendary figure throughout history, but it also marks significant shifts occurring across Europe regarding perceptions held towards Vikings overall, changing narratives forevermore. As peace settles back upon lands reclaimed and claimed, relationships between families strengthen further, solidifying bonds forged through trials, faced together, overcoming adversity collectively, showcasing resilience inherent within Norse culture itself, inspiring generations yet unborn ahead, shaping future paths taken moving forward beyond mere conquests alone. A finally chance shout from all the people from every part of Scandinavia. King Ragnar. The end. Please like and subscribe if you enjoyed. Thank you very much for watching, and goodbye.